Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Love Lifts. Today is episode 5 of the 100-Day Transformation series. If you haven't watched any of the other first episodes 1 through 4, then make sure to check them out. I'll link them in the description below. But today is the end of our first rotation through the lifts with legs today with a quad emphasis. Now, I am going to even have a few lifts in here that you probably haven't done, or at least you haven't done regularly, but we are going to be doing them every 9 days throughout the rotation, working on the vastus medialis, that teardrop on the leg right here. So we're going to emphasize that even in the quad emphasis, but that's legs today. So let's get into it and we'll get some work done. Got the workout on the screen here for you, so go ahead and pause and screenshot if you want to do this for your leg day. But this first one is going to target the quads and the vastus medialis in specific. So you're putting a plate behind you for your heels to rest on, or you could do like a slanted box. Some gyms will have them. Obviously we don't here, so using a plate. Now make sure you're still driving through your heels. It's going to go through your toes a little bit too, but try to mind muscle making sure you're pressing through the whole foot and not just the toes. The knees are going to track over the toes a little bit. You're going to go below parallel as far as you can and then extend up. And then I do 4 sets of that, and then I do my last set with like this 3/4 range of motion squat, going down to parallel and going most of the way up, but staying contracted the entire time. Lower the weight here, and I'm just going for volume. If I need to stop, I stop at the top like you just saw there, keeping myself contracted and then just busting out a bunch of reps just to kind of top off the legs on those squats. And then I go into some hamstring work, and typically you could load this up a little bit more than you think you can, but you definitely want to be careful with it because you don't want to hurt your lower back. So you want to keep good form and make sure the weight is reasonable for you. I normally do 225, I think is what I did for my 5 sets, because it is a lot of volume. But make sure the back stays nice and tight, the abs stay tight, the back stays flat, the lats stay down and back, and you're retracting the shoulder blades. And the knees can bend a little bit, but you're bending forward and you're pulling up with the glutes. And then on the leg press here, you're seeing that I'm doing the same motion that I did with the squats. We're just on the leg press. We can load up the weight a little bit more because of the angle of the leg press machine. But it's the same principle. Knees are tracking over the toes and really pushing with or extending with the quads. Then we go back to hamstrings, and these are pretty traditional leg curls. I like to go kind of a medium heavy weight on this, and normally I would actually go a little bit slower of reps on this. I was a little bit fast here, but go nice and slow, come all the way to the top, pause, control the weight down, and you'll feel a really good burn on this. And I'm supersetting it with leg extensions. Again, kind of medium heavy weight. Probably should have slowed down a little bit here, but squeeze at the top. My toes are pointed in, you can't tell, but my toes are pointed in, trying to kind of target the outer sweep of the quad, but we're supersetting that with the hamstring. And then I end with 2 of my staple calf exercises that I do every single time I do legs, and that's the straight leg calf machine, which you see here, which is going to target the gastrocnemius a little bit more because the calf is a biarticular muscle, meaning it crosses 2 joints. And so being straight legged is going to allow you to hit the gastroc a little bit more, where the seated, like you see right here, the gastroc is contracted a little bit. So this is going to target the soleus, which is the big meaty muscle behind. So that's the workout for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned. I got a full day of eating coming your way, and I'll see you in a little bit. Subscribe, hit the thumbs up.